Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
Adjacent. Very near, next to, or touching. Our tailgate is adjacent to the left field fence. ADJACENT. Adjacent.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent. Today we have one of Shelly's childhood friends in the house.
Oh my gosh, my childhood bestie.
Gosh, y'all really grew up together. I always thought you
we
were
did grow
one of our...
up. We never matured.
Yeah, that's true. I always thought you were actually one of our sisters.
Yeah,
I know.
Growing
probably 'cause of
up,
the name.
'cause you were really part of the family. All right, who do we have in the studio today?
Samantha Silver Lily.
Yes, we used to call her Samantha Silver.
Sam.
Which we liked because we were the Sylvies and she was the Silver.
So we always got to
Sat
we
right near
next
each
to each
other.
other.
right
Right?
in school because they used to put you alphabetically. They didn't have to worry about behaviors back then. Just kidding. But they wouldn't move kids because of behavior. Just kidding. But it was mainly
because we
Yeah.
don't sit by each other.
Oh, yeah. It was constant.
Samantha was born and raised in Austin. You left for a stint, but then you
Hold
came
on.
back. Uh-oh.
Actually, I was born in McAllen, Texas.
Oh,
But,
McAllen.
yes, my
Good
parents
news.
grew up in McAllen in the valley, but I moved here when I was 18 months old. So
Oh, okay, that
pretty
counts.
much the whole thing.
Okay,
but
not
yes,
born, but raised.
Not born.
But you're a
raised.
Texan.
But I'm a Texan through and through.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So you were born October 15th,
Yes, ma'am.
and you're a Libra.
I am.
Do you resonate with your traits as a Libra a lot?
I do. I'm not as much into all of the astrology as my sister Mandy is, but she's into all of the spiritual things.
Okay,
But,
let's see what you...
But I do think I am, kind of a leader, a little bit controlling, bossy, those things. I do think justice is important to me. What's fair, I'll stand up for it, fight for it. So I do think that's kind of, and I'm very, have a lot of opinions about what I think is just or not. So
I hear you.
I do think it's all of those things.
Yeah. So it says here that you're a natural peacemaker. You strive to maintain balance and harmony. You possess natural grace and charm, and you make an excellent conversationalist and you're social butterfly.
True.
Strong sense of fairness and justice. You're often drawn to the intellectual pursuits and arts.
Yes.
You have a keen appreciation for beauty and often express themselves through creative outlets. And you're deeply aware of others' emotions, and you are skilled in navigating social situations. Do you feel like those things are
Yes,
true?
I think that's absolutely true. It's also being a firstborn, I think.
Yeah.
And definitely my
Such
little
a
bit of a
caregiver.
traumatic childhood. So I think I've got all of those things. I've got Libra. I've got all those things which lead me to be very, I always want everyone to be happy. I love to host. I love to do things. Even my professional career was, setting people up for things, helping people. So I would say that's definitely true. And, I'm not afraid to talk to anyone. I think everyone's the same. So, I don't get nervous. I don't get, I'll go up to you, talk to you, whatever. And I do want everyone to feel comfortable.
For
and I'm
sure.
open. So, So I do think that's right.
That's awesome.
For sure.
And so you were saying you have Mandy, who's your other sister?
Olivia.
Olivia.
Yes. And we still go by the Silver Sisters.
Oh, that's
Probably they
cute.
can't see it here, but we have a Silver Sister tattoo.
Oh, nice.
Cute.
So y'all need to get a
I
Sylvie
know.
sister tattoo.
I
That's a
know.
thing.
Agreed.
Come on.
Agreed. Let me see.
Shelly has some tats. I do not. I'm kind of a chicken.
So, birth orders are filled in.
Okay, nice.
That's so
awesome.
cool. Well, that's kind of like your bracelet that you have.
Yeah, this is our
Sister.
Sister.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're 10 and 12 years difference.
yeah.
Oh, really?
So they're much younger. Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Shelly remembers.
Oh,
when
yeah.
It was a big deal when Mandy was born. It was.
I mean,
we
she
were all
was-
very excited.
Yes, she was like our first little
Baby.
baby.
Our baby
Yeah.
that we played with all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Took her with
Oh
us
my
everywhere.
gosh.
Yeah.
So let's
And then
hear.
when Olivia was born, it was like I really was like all of our baby.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That's really
Yeah. Oh,
cute.
yeah. We love them so much.
Summers, they were with us all the time at the
Do
Yeah.
they live here?
They both live here.
Oh,
yes, they
nice.
both live here. We're very close.
They're together all the time.
Yeah, we're lucky like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
our sister
Sisters are the
Amy, yeah,
best.
sisters
They are the best.
We would love for y'all all three to come in together.
I'm sure they would love that.
Oh my gosh, I
That
would
is
love
so
it.
cute.
Yeah, it would be so much fun.
They're hilarious. They're
Yeah.
fun. And yes, getting to be with when I was away, I really missed being with them and
Yeah.
being with their kids and all
Yeah.
that stuff. So it's so great to have us.
Oh my God.
Whenever you post pictures with the kids, you look
Happy.
like glowing.
They're very fun. They're sweet.
Yeah.
I'm like grandma, sort of. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So anything goes at my house. And so I love it. There's
Yeah.
a junk food drawer. There's
Yeah.
drink. As soon as they come in, they go for all the snacks. And stuff.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Oh my gosh. Well, how many nieces and nephews do you have?
So Mandy has 2, a boy and a girl. Olivia has 2 biological, and she just got remarried, and he has 4 kids.
Holy.
Oh,
So
it's
our
the Brady
and so they're
bunch.
all so it's a Brady bunch. So yes, we now that increased us by
When did Olivia? Oh, that's
she actually-
Laura was coming into town for that. Yeah.
just October, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, when she got married. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, married again. And he's great and they're great. But yeah, it kind of went from like instead of for Easter and Christmas, it was like instead of like this many, it was like for 20. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I have to make more food, even more food. But they are
Yeah.
all very sweet.
So fun.
So, yeah, so-
Oh my gosh.
How old are those kids?
They are anywhere from 18 down to, I think, 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and my daughter is 15. So she
Okay.
is definitely, he
Oh,
at least
good.
has 2 kids that are more her age. So she finally has
Some people to
some
hang
people
out
around her.
with.
Yeah. So my other sister's little ones are very little. So they think Grace is the most coolest thing in the world. And she's like, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. How old are Mandy's kids?
Mandy's kids are, Clark is now 7. No, sorry. Evie is 5. Yeah. And Clark is 7 or 8, I think.
Wow. A big family.
And
That's
Olivia's 2 kids are
11 and 6.
Oh, wow. Okay. So 6 to 18.
6 to 18.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Wow.
so great.
And how old is Grace now?
15.
Holy crap.
Yes, I just took her.
High school? That's right.
I took her to the Deftones on Wednesday night.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Y'all went to music.
Oh gosh, it was like crazy.
Yeah.
Where does she go to school?
Bowie.
Bowie.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you grew up in Austin.
Yeah.
Tell us about growing up in Austin. What was it like? And
The best.
Well, I think not only we grew up in South Austin. So that's
Exactly.
a big distinction.
It is. Agreed.
So,
Agreed.
I think, I've always talked about, kind of skipping ahead when I moved away from Austin, people would always ask me, like, what is so cool about Austin? Why is it so great? And what I would usually explain is it's like a warm hug. It's just like you land here and when you walk out, like, it's like you can feel it.
sometimes really by the weather.
Yes.
It's like actually like a scalding hug.
Hot shower. No.
Yeah.
And then also it is one of those
A
places.
hot, moist hug.
Yes. Wow.
Sorry.
You don't use that word. That's not the word we use.
That's not the word you
But yeah, so and also it's a place that is so open and it is very friendly. And I always say, like, it's one of those places that, like, if you're at a store and you're waiting in line, you spark up a conversation, you're like, hey, we should hang out. That person actually becomes your friend.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Whereas, like, everywhere else in the U.S. that I've been and lived, it is not like
Yeah.
that. So growing up here was a really wonderful experience because I feel like everybody was, it didn't matter who you were, rich,
What
poor,
you had. Yes.
race,
Yes.
whatever it was,
Yes.
everybody
Nothing.
welcome. Everybody, lots of fun. My parents were kind of ex-hippies, so it was very
Yeah.
laid back and
Yes.
and all of that. I do think, Texas with its strength and football and all that. I also think being a girl growing up here, like you're not shy, you're not quiet, you're
No.
not, you're taught to be like very strong. So I like that.
It really did feel like there were no boundaries. And I don't know if it's because we were oblivious or we didn't have those conversations. There was no boundaries. It was like,
Sure.
you're poor, you're rich, you're blah, blah. I think at Johnston, it was like the first time I was like, oh, there's differences.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But there still
No one
wasn't
cared.
boundaries.
Yeah, no one cared.
Nobody
Everyone
cared.
appreciated it
Yeah.
and everyone was loved
And you got
and
along with
respected.
everybody.
Yeah, and you got
It
along with
wasn't like when you go to some towns where it's like, okay, this is the upper class, middle class, lower
Exactly.
class.
Yeah,
it
there
was
was
like
no
everybody was
separation.
just mixed.
Everybody-
Everybody were like, okay, I don't care.
Let's just have
Yeah.
a good time.
Yeah.
Let's all just have
Yeah.
fun. Yeah. So I love that. And then, definitely later when Austin started to grow. I mean, it was actually, I always said it was fun to see everybody else come and love the town that I
Oh,
loved.
yeah.
Like I never wanted to hide it from.
I take pride in
Yeah,
it. Like
exactly.
when South by happens here, or F1 or whatever, and all these people from Europe and everything show up, and they're just like, they're walking around like it's their first time on Earth, and they're falling in love with it. And it's like, I'm so proud of our little town.
Yes.
One time I was in the airport and I struck up this conversation with this person from Finland. And he goes, I was so excited to come to Austin and it just wasn't even that great. And I said, well, where did you stay? He goes, up on 183.
Yeah.
I said, well, yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Not
yeah.
that anything's wrong with 183. I said, but you're not really in Austin.
You're not.
Kind of on the cusp of the outer parts near Pflugerville. And it's like, you need to get yourself drawn in. He goes, I really like San Francisco. I'm like, yes.
Yeah. Very
San
different.
Francisco's
Yeah.
Very different.
What parts of where have you lived? You keep talking about it.
So I, like I said, Austin, and then I lived in LA for a little while right after college, moved back to Austin, moved to Dallas for a little bit, moved back to Austin. And then I thought I would be here forever and ever and ever. Amen. And then I met my husband who was in the Navy.
Yeah.
They do not have the Navy here.
Yeah.
But he did want to marry a Texas girl. So that's a good story.
That's
it wasn't that
sweet.
people think I found him, but he was more like, yeah, you're from Texas? Check, he'll do.
Oh.
And so when I moved to Coronado with him at first, which was gorgeous, like Pleasantville.
Yeah.
And then we were in D.C., Anacortes, Washington, which is up about 2.5 hours north of Seattle, basically like Whidbey Islands, San Juan Islands around there.
Gorgeous.
And then Jacksonville, Florida.
That's right.
Yep. And then we came back here when he retired. And then I went and visited him when he was on deployment in Japan and Italy.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Japan and where?
Italy.
Oh,
Yep.
fun.
And then we met up in Paris once. So he was in Italy and came met me in Paris. But yeah.
That's amazing. And his name is Ryan. And how did y'all meet?
We met at a New Year's Eve party. Here in Austin, yes. So one of my good friends that I worked with at Dell, she was having a party, and I was 35, still single. My sisters actually were at that party, so they were there the night we met.
Oh, fun.
And my friend Kelly and her husband Paul used to go on double dates with them all the time because they were big foodies like me. And, Paul would always be like, I don't know why. You're still single. I'm like, whatever. And so Ryan was one of his childhood best friends. So Ryan came to New Year to like celebrate New Year's with them. I invited them to a party and he came in and I was, holding a bottle of champagne and glass of champagne and just, here I am single again on New Year's, and what he says is I had made these chocolate cupcakes with peanut butter icing. So he took a bite and was like, who made these? And they were like, her. And he was like, oh, even better.
Yeah.
So, yes. So we started talking there and the rest is history.
Oh, my God.
Is he retired from the Navy?
He is
now?
retired from the Navy,
Awesome.
but it was very quick. So we met on New Year's. I think I moved out there 4th of July.
Wow.
I love
We
that.
counted up that we had spent 20 days together when I sold my house, left my childhood home, and moved to California. So
Wow.
now I think about it, I'm like, and now if my daughter said she was, I would be like, what? But at the time, it was like,
Well,
whatever, I can move back if I can. And I was
exactly.
and I was 35.
You were
Yeah, so,
ready. You were ready.
I was ready. So yeah, and then we just packed it all up and moved out there.
That's awesome. I
Oh my
love that
gosh.
story. That's
Oh,
so great. Where was,
wow.
out of all those places, Coronado, D.C., Washington, Jacksonville, Japan, whatever, what was your favorite place other than Austin and Dallas and L.A.?
Yeah. I mean, people have asked that question a lot, especially with the Navy life, military life in itself. But it's hard to say because if y'all know as moms, each place I was in a different stage of motherhood.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of determines
Yeah.
like what you go do and what your life is like and all of that. So Anacortes is breathtakingly beautiful. I tell anyone in the world, I think it's the most beautiful place in the world. And I've been to a lot of places.
Yes.
So it's gorgeous nature, but my baby was 2 months old when I moved there. It was cold.
Oh, yes.
It's very remote. I had no friends or family around.
Yeah.
She never slept. That's why
Yeah.
I don't have a second baby. So
Yes.
at the time, I didn't appreciate it as much, but now
No.
we've gone back a couple times and I'm like, this place is awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
But at the
gosh.
time, it was hard.
It does
Yeah.
really depend on
your life
What-
at the time.
where you are and where
Yeah.
your kid is, because those different stages can really paint it.
And of course,
situation
Coronado.
differently.
I mean, oh my God, it's an island off
Yeah.
the coast of San Diego.
Yes,
We were dual
gorgeous.
income, no kids. We lived in this beautiful little yellow
Yeah.
house with a little white picket fence.
Oh
People
my
would like
gosh.
stop and take pictures in front of our house. It was like all my friends would come out on the weekends to visit me. There was a dog beach where you could drink and have dog, and the seals were like running by you. I mean, this was like,
Oh my gosh. It was a
hello.
dream.
It was totally
Yeah.
amazing. And then DC, I loved for the culture. Actually, I would, other than Austin, I would live in DC.
DC is such a melting pot. It's so
Yeah.
unique.
The
it
food
really is.
and the people.
And it's so clean.
Yeah. It's
so
just super
clean.
fun. So I really
Yes.
love DC. And weirdly enough, I thought, no offense, people, I was not happy about Florida or
Mhm.
Jacksonville. But yeah, but we lived we lived on base, but it was close to this little neighborhood that was really super cute. And
Yeah.
so we found our little people and our place, and I liked
Yeah.
it much more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that. That's
After y'all got married, how long until y'all got pregnant?
So I moved out there 4th of July. We got engaged the next 4th of July.
Okay.
We got married in September, so I planned the wedding in 2 months. I'd actually already picked the venue and put a deposit down before he
nice.
asked. And then
In true Samantha style. It's like,
I was like, yes, and oh, by the way, it's this date.
I manifested this.
exactly.
And then I was pregnant in December.
Oh, wow.
wow.
Let's get this going.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
That's awesome.
In September.
Wow.
Oh, I love the name Grace, by the way.
Yes, I do too. Grace
Beautiful.
Elizabeth.
Grace
Aw.
Elizabeth.
I call her Gracie back.
Gel.
Yeah.
Her initials are Gel. I love that.
That's
Our
awesome.
little sister's initials were going to be, well, her name was going to be Amy Sue Sylvie, and our mom was like, no, we can't, because her
Oh,
initials
Ass.
would be Ass.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. That's hilarious. That's amazing.
Okay, but now you're in, where are you living in Austin?
Circle C.
Circle C.
Where, like you said, like growing up, actually, I thought that's where like the richest people live.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember.
Oh my God! Like
And Shady
you,
Hollow.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, you have
Oh,
you
what?
have made it.
You're
You live
fancy.
there, and yeah, we have not made it. So, but I do love the neighborhood. It's beautiful, and it's
Well, it's
good
such a
family.
neighborhood for families.
Yeah.
It's a community.
It's so
out there.
walkable.
Yes.
I love it there.
Yes,
Well,
it's
like-
really great.
And you have a pretty strict HOA.
Yes, we do. Yes, yeah. It's the don't ask rule. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone's like, just don't ask it. No, but we do. Our HOA is.
We do not have an HOA where I live. I live off of like 45th, which
Oh,
is
that's
fine, except there's in my cul-de-sac, there's one neighbor who like does weird stuff with her yard. I don't think she'll listen. It's fine. So, okay, I'm going to go back a little bit. So what schools when you were growing up did you attend in Austin?
So world of
Yeah.
laughter, world
We
of
went to
Williams
together.
Truthfully, I don't even remember before I moved to go to Williams, but so we won't count those. But yes, Williams with Shelly and a few other good people, and
Yeah.
then Betachek Bobcats.
Go Bobcats.
Yeah.
When did you come to Williams?
Second grade,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
and then Johnston High School,
Johnston
Albert
High.
Sidney Johnston High School. Go
Woo,
Rams!
go
Go Rams.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, almost everyone we've interviewed is from Johnston.
I'm serious.
yeah,
Like
good.
every interview's been a Ram.
Do it.
And we
Well,
didn't
people
even
don't know
that.
about it
And
now.
we didn't even know they were Rams. And it was like, you're a Ram too?
I know.
Like,
Some of them, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and
that's
then
so
what I
great.
used to say is, I started out as a Ram, and then I grew up, and I became a Longhorn.
Me too.
Yeah.
Of
So
course.
then University of Texas,
Yeah. So what did you study in college?
drama.
Drama. That's what Shelly was saying.
Yeah.
Did you do a bunch of productions, or were you behind the scenes, or were you on
I
the
mean,
stage?
I directed and I was on stage for some. I also was kind of paying my way through college, so
Yeah.
some I couldn't
I
do
understand.
a lot of things
Yeah.
because I couldn't be available. I had to work to
Yeah.
get the degree. But I was in some things in writing and directing also.
That's awesome.
And
Yeah.
and same thing, like, I don't remember shit, but that you worked at Barton Creek the same time
I
we
did. No,
Yeah.
you got me the job.
Okay.
What
yeah.
did you do at Barton Creek?
You were
I was-
golf.
I was first I started out as the hostess
Okay.
at
Yes.
the golf or the whatever it was called.
Terrace?
Said Terrace, where
Terrace.
where Shelly was working.
Okay, me too. I did that too.
And I'll tell you, I don't even know if you even know the story about the manager there, but I can't remember her name. But and then I worked in the Golfers Grill before
Okay.
it was like remade.
The
So,
grill.
Yeah,
I worked at the grill.
Yeah,
but I think
yeah.
you and I had different schedules.
Didn't you?
No, I think I might have left by the time.
Okay.
Didn't you? Well, Jody
I started.
Jody got me the job.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I guess I don't remember. her.
She didn't you Bev cart for like hit
I
or miss?
never did that.
Oh, okay.
No, I did do banquets sometimes.
Okay.
But I did that. But yeah, I remember Valerie. That was her name. Oh my God, I just
I
pulled
remember
that out of my. So I remember when I started, because I just graduated college and I was trying to save up money to go to LA.
Yeah.
And I mean, she was a very pretty woman. I remember
Very
she said,
pretty.
"Just I will give you this job, but promise me you won't stay working here."
Oh, nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she was like,
Well, she saw the potential in you.
Yeah.
She did not say that to me.
She did not. Hey, do you remember Stanya?
"Go,
Don't
yeah."
say it.
I remember Greg,
Oh, yeah.
and I remember
Greg.
Trisha.
And
who
Greg.
had
So
Trace.
Greg still runs he runs the Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, he still works at
Yeah.
Where's?
Yeah.
Oh, Greg, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a bartender. Yep.
Yes.
So funny.
And I think his son was a model.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Very handsome.
And that Trisha.
Oh
who
my
I didn't like 'cause
gosh.
she was
So-
Trace's.
Twitch.
You had a crush on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dated him for a while.
Who?
So Trace, remember that? Trace Sampson.
Oh.
They had a baby together. So they,
Oh.
she kind of had him. Yeah.
Ended the deal.
Yeah, that kind of ended the deal. Yeah. As I found out later, yeah, you have someone's baby, you got him for life.
Got it.
Wow.
Well, there was a lot of love at that's where I met John.
yeah.
my
Oh,
husband.
yeah.
We're
Okay,
still
now I do
together.
think I
Yeah,
remember that
yeah.
now. Yes.
So Barton Creek was almost like the Olive Garden of
Oh, yeah. Well, and then that Travis
Oh my
Breithoff
gosh.
that I dated, that was.
Yeah.
What's his name? What was your. What was his name?
Oh man.
No, what was the guy you dated's name? That you dated for forever?
Joe.
Joe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, that's gone. Anyway,
So
so you
good
went there.
If you're listening.
Bye.
And then so let's see. So you worked there, then you went to LA. What did you do in LA?
I tried to be an actress. And someday Spielberg might call. I still got it. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, I tried for a little while.
Yeah, I could see that. You were very
So I just
Yeah.
waited tables and went on auditions. And
Nice.
then, I kind of felt like, at that time, a lot of, which is now I think people get married and do things younger in the South, but out there, like all my friends were going to law school or med school and getting married and everything. And here I am, like working at a kind of a Hooters-esque type place
nice.
and
You do
auditioning.
have good boobs.
Thank
But,
you.
and legs for days.
And legs
Thank
for
you.
days.
You're sweet. But anyway, so I was like, what am I doing? So I just kind of came home because I was afraid that it would never. What I said is it was really hard because theater and acting and directing, any of it, it's one of those professions that it doesn't matter how hard you work, it doesn't equal your
No.
success.
Right.
Exactly.
So there's so many other factors that come into it.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, I thought, and I think a lot of people might not realize there's a lot of working actors. There's people that make a living that
Yeah.
aren't famous. Like the famous is the very top. There's a
The
lot of people that
point
just
oh
make, they
one,
have a fine living,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
and I thought, I could probably do that, but do I want to have this uncertainty all the time? And at the end of the day, it was really, and everyone had told me before that, oh, it's so hard,
But you have
Yeah.
to try.
you have to try it. And then also, like, when I was waiting tables, like, the other waitresses were like, I was Miss Georgia. And I was like, I don't think I could beat with these girls. So,
Personality.
yeah, like, so,
that is a hard life, I think.
Yeah.
People, and
Well,
then-
and it has to be crushing. It's like, I always thought like, oh, she'll make it. And we talked about this on the sports show.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
Samantha always wanted to be a sportscaster before any
Yes.
female was
Yeah.
even on the radar. And I was
part
like,
of the reason I didn't do it is because I didn't think girls could.
yeah,
Like,
Oh,
I
back
just, I
then,
didn't, back
yes.
then you didn't,
yeah.
you never saw it. So I was like, oh, I can't do that. So, acting was kind of like another way
Yeah.
to
I mean,
be
there
out in
was
front.
she could give Casey a run for
a
Her
lot
money on
about sports.
certain sports.
Certain
Yeah,
sports. Which
yeah.
sports?
Football mostly, Longhorn sports. I mean,
Yeah.
I know a good amount of the others. Basketball, I'm probably the least
yeah.
knowledgeable about, but Texas sports for sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
you too.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
And
I love
Cowboys.
these sports.
Yeah.
Oh, and the
The
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Troy
you're
Aikman.
disappointed a lot.
In the last 10 years, yes. Yeah.
You were
Um,
Troy Aikman.
Yeah,
fan
I was a
club,
big Troy Aikman fan. Yeah,
Really?
and
Is he on
also
your list?
my other tattoo is a Dallas Cowboy star
Where
on
is
my-
it?
on my butt.
Shelly has,
Tramp
but
stamp.
Shelly has butt tattoos.
No.
Yep, just the big Dallas Cowboy star.
Well,
But yes.
the other day I saw Shelly. She was sick, but she was showering and she had turned, and I saw her butt tattoos, and they looked a little like scabs.
You're like, what happened there?
I know what they are, but I was like, I didn't have my glasses on or something. And I was like, or maybe it was the fog.
You know, what's funny is my nieces and nephews, not that I run around naked around them all the time, but when they were little, or, if I was taking care of them or whatever, and like you said, the little kids, they're like, Aunt Sammy, you have a star on your butt.
You should have said, it's my birthmark.
Yeah.
We always ask, naked, are you a naked family? I know you're a naked person. Is Ryan a naked person?
Not in front of me. Yes.
Yeah, of course.
But no. And actually, he runs around my house closing the windows.
Yeah.
Because he's afraid someone, I'm like, if they see whatever, like, I do not care.
Well, I am going to tell you, as a neighbor who has seen my neighbor naked, I couldn't scrub my eyes fast enough. Not because you actually are a beautiful person, I'm sure. But also,
Jody's a never nude.
I'm a never nude. But when I was just walking out my house one day, and she had one of those big bay windows, and I look over, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Like the Friends.
On.
What was the Friends?
Oh,
yeah.
Like that, yeah.
But yes, so love sports.
Love sports.
People have asked, why do you love football so much? Why do you love sports so much?
Yeah.
And I would say also, again, it's one thing in life that there is a very clear winner and there's a loser. There's no argument. Like, you're either in it or you're not.
Yeah.
And I like that. I love that. Like,
Well, also, we went to Johnston during the heat of the sports, like,
not
renaissance.
Football. Not football.
We did okay. There were times when we did okay in football, but it definitely
But
our basketball time was
so great. Yes, so fun. Yeah,
so fun.
But we were all into it. We were
it was so much
we
fun.
Big Rams. So.
It was crazy.
Okay, instead of acting, what did you parlay your amazing talents into?
Oh, well, I don't know about amazing talents, but thank you. What I ended up doing is I came back to Austin, still had not, still was trying to act and just needed a job. And my mom actually introduced me to a software company here in Austin named Tivoli at the time. It's one of the very first kind of Austin startups to be successful and get bought by IBM. It was an Austin Ventures invested company.
Oh, nice.
And I came in with a 2-week temp admin job, and I basically just went door to door going like, hey, what do you do? Can I do that? What do you do? Can I do that?
Yeah.
And ended up then, getting another job and kind of learning technology, the hard way, hard knocks, and then so after that, I was actually the person that implemented the software. Wow. And then now I lead teams that implement the software. Yeah. So,
That's amazing.
Turned into a 30-year technology, 2 weeks to 30 years.
Wow.
So,
I'm going to tell you, in Austin, it's not the Silicon Valley, but there's so many people that same thing. They started out going one direction, and then they're in the tech world.
And I do think it was during the boom then, and people were willing to take a chance on you. I don't know if today it'd be like that, but it was definitely also during the fun, like, startup days. All the stories are about. We had beer bashes every Friday with bands and everything.
Yes.
And then people drank in their office, and everybody dated everybody. And we were, we partied till 4 a.m. and then showed up back in the office at 6 a.m. It was, and those friends from that first startup. And then the second, it was the same thing. Like, there's a couple of Austin startups where everybody kind of like started there and then went to the next one and then went to the next one. There's like, sprouted from there. And then I went to Brunch, which was a lot of Tivoli people also. And those friends, along with childhood friends, I'm still very close with. We are all still very close. And I just...
That's awesome.
We're in the trenches. It's kind of that trauma bonding.
Yeah,
trauma bonding.
When you meet at that age. And I don't think there's a lot of people that get to have that.
Oh, no.
And,
that's awesome.
It was definitely a transformative time in my life.
Wow.
Working all the
love
time,
that.
having fun.
And you're still doing it. Awesome.
But now you're in the managing and teaching people. I love that. That's so great.
Do you work from home?
Yeah, I worked remote before remote was cool.
Yeah.
I did a 10-year stint at Dell, and I basically was at customer sites all the time. So they're like, why have an office?
Yes.
So then I started out remote then, 20 years ago.
Yes.
And then traveled a ton. I was, I have over 1 million miles in America, and I would be in like 3 cities a week. I don't have any of those miles anymore because, of course, once I had Grace, I kind of slowed down. But I would be gone, leave, Sunday, come back Friday. all the time.
Do you still travel a little bit? Not at all?
Sometimes, a little bit, but not much. Not much.
Not like
because
you
everything's remote now. You don't have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for sure, COVID changed it.
Do you, which airline is your preferred?
American. Yeah, because I was
so
here.
good.
I would say now it's not so good.
Well,
but yeah.
now that Southwest is jacking up all their stuff. I'm like,
I think the weird thing about Austin is it's still not a lot of direct flights.
no.
And so that is no fun. So American, you always have to go through different places. But yeah, that if you're going to go out of Texas, you're going to be American for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I see
East
that.
Coast is United.
What are some travel tips you have since you've traveled everywhere?
Well, also I say, especially on work travel, get out there. Like go.
Don't sit in your hotel.
don't sit in your hotel room
That's
and
boring.
order, food. I tell everybody this, and I also think, if there's any young listeners out there in your 20s, this is the time to do it. Get out there. I don't think I would be as confident or able to. I had to, and this is before there was like internet. If they go to a town by myself, 20s. Figure out how to get wherever I needed to go, go to restaurants by myself, eat by myself. Like, do it though, because it's such an experience.
Yeah.
So, even little small towns have something that's interesting about them.
Yeah,
So
feeling untethered is sometimes a good feeling.
Yeah.
You get to do it your
Well,
way.
you get to go on the inside scoop. I mean, when you look like Sam, you walk into town, you're drinking wine by yourself, and it's like,
and then you could turn your light on.
Yeah,
and
you
then
turn your
you're
light
like,
on. It's
I'm ready to mingle a little. But that's back in the day. We're not going to talk about that.
Never did any of that. But
never.
Yeah, I'm trying to think any other travel tips. I would say, if you travel a lot, and you don't want to talk, have your earplugs in and your book up.
Yeah.
So I would do that because, I didn't want to, sometimes I just didn't feel like chit-chatting with whoever random person was sitting next to me,
I'm very shy like that. I don't usually open up. I have to be, it's almost like a second personality has to come out for me to be very open and like talkative with people.
Yeah.
And but when I'm on. But when I'm off, it's like,
Yeah.
I might as well just go home.
Yeah.
Shelly's like, ooh, okay, this Jody.
Oh, and then the other thing, I would say also try to bring, along with go experience the city, also try to bring a couple of things that remind you of home that make you feel comfortable because it is hard to get good sleep in hotel rooms. So bring a little candle, bring whatever the thing,
Picture,
picture or something like that you love from home.
Still connects you.
Yeah, that's still,
Yeah, so John's mom was a big she would make things, with her hands by sewing. And she made the kids these little blankets with their names on them and everything. And they were about, little toddler blankets. But she made one for John when he was traveling a lot. And he would pack it in his
Oh my
bag.
God.
Oh, I love that.
I actually, I had a pillow that was my grandma's.
Oh.
Ryan finally made me throw this thing away because I guess it was pretty gross. But by the time, I called it my whoopee.
It's your whoopee.
And I used to pack it with me. And then one hotel, I left it.
Oh.
And thank God they actually found it and they mailed it back to me. But then after that, I didn't take it anymore because I was afraid I might leave it. And then Ryan finally was like, it's time for the whoopee to go.
Oh, it's time for the whoopee.
Was it Laura Sullivan's wedding that she had a bunch of whoopies and we danced around her with her whoopies that were all torn, her blankets?
Or
I can't remember whose wedding it was.
I for sure don't remember Laura's wedding at all.
At all.
I remember her bachelorette
party.
When we were on the bus and we kept singing that one song over and over.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's right.
I want to. Don't listen hard and tell me.
Oh, God. And we all stayed there. Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh. So fun.
Good times. I think I probably threw up. All right. Where are your favorite places to go in Austin now?
Yeah, she's a big foodie.
I am a foodie.
Yes, I love foodies.
I like good food.
Do you have a sheet of all of the restaurants everywhere?
I bet you do. I bet you have like a spreadsheet.
Well, I do have a classic Austin list because people will ask me a lot of times for bachelorettes and things like that. So I do have that list.
Yes.
And then, now that I'm a foodie, I am a big, my husband and I actually are trying to see how many Michelin star restaurants we can go to.
Nice.
So the fact that they, for the first time, came to Austin and Texas.
Finally.
So, finally. So we've gone to a couple of those. So that was fun. My hangouts, I am still, not just even food, I am still a very classic Town Lake runner.
Yes.
I feel like that grounds me. Whenever I'm feeling in life, lost or I don't know what I'm doing or where, like, if I go around Town Lake, I'm like,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
I've got it. I know.
Oh, I see her all the time. Yeah, I'm like, because Coulter Rose, and I'm like, oh, see ya.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, so that's very slow, but I do run it. So I do love that. And favorite places to go in Austin. Gosh. I mean,
Wherever your sisters are.
they don't go out as much. But I mean, of course, football games and
Yes.
Schultz's and all of that. That's really fun. And I'm trying to think.
Has
some-
Brian drank the juice? of the
Oh God, yeah.
Longhorns?
Oh, you should see. I've got him all decked out. He's got the original. He's got boots. He's got the jeans. He's got the
Nice.
burnt orange shirt. I'm
Does
like,
he have a belt?
Love it.
he does have a belt. Not as cool as my belt, though, yeah. So I have everyone says, yeah, when I was in college, and I think this thing was like $50 at the time, which was
A lot.
a lot of money. And I was like poor, right?
Yeah.
But it was this cool leather belt that like had stamped in it like Longhorns and Texas. Like it's all different, like
Yes.
patchwork and like a actual Longhorn. And I've worn it to every game I've ever gone to.
Oh,
since.
Oh
wow.
my gosh.
Yep, still. So I always wear the belt.
Boy, I would
Where do
have to
y'all
get extra
sit?
nuts. In it.
Wait, I don't have seats anymore. So
Okay.
we just,
They got
buy
so
tickets.
expensive.
Yeah.
We used to have
Yeah.
season tickets, and then they kept asking for more and more and
Yeah.
more. And I was like, come on, guys. Like,
We all know with kids, and I love my daughter more than anything, but she's not into sports.
That's
at
how my
all.
kids
It's
are.
so
And
weird.
And I think it's so hilarious.
It is hilarious. No, she's
like,
not-
what happened?
I joke around. I'm like, God has a sense of humor.
Same.
Because
Same.
like
And
this
neither-
child
neither
is
one of our-
nothing like me.
I know.
None of our kids.
None of our
None of our
kids.
kids.
Yeah, no, she hates sports.
Yeah.
She doesn't like shopping.
Yeah.
She doesn't
Well,
like
she loves thrift shopping.
thrift shopping. Yes, she
Yes.
refuses to buy anything that's not used.
Yeah.
I mean, she's an crazy introvert.
Yeah.
Like, crazy introvert.
Yeah.
Will not talk.
Talented artist.
Very talented artist.
Nice.
But yes. But so I had my dreams of my little UT cheerleader
Yeah.
outfit, girl.
Yeah.
So with a kid that's not
Okay.
going to go with you,
Yeah.
you can't go to every game. So it's just
Yeah.
kind of not worth it.
I know.
But
You're going to have to wait those 4 more years before you can do full indoctrination.
I hear you. I'm just like, I don't know what happened to my kids. I feel like they're not mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Same.
somebody else's kids.
Yeah. I'm like,
oh yeah, and I
y'all
joke around
can't,
the
y'all
other
can't
thing.
come to a baseball game? Really?
If they didn't
know.
look like us, I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't.
And this is the TMI thing too. I do this joke
I
with
love
her.
them, though.
I had a C-section, and so I always tell her that like aliens came and swooped down and took my real babies off in some alien place, and they gave me this one that doesn't quite.
And that one is watching sports.
Yeah, that one is like loving
Oh,
the
she's
alien
out- yeah.
sports and all
She's
this stuff.
She's out
Yeah.
with Elon.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh,
for the
Lord.
universe.
Oh gosh. Do you have when you went to the Michelin, which one did you really love? Like
Well, I mean, and Nixta was really cool. The Taqueria. Yeah.
the Taqueria. Okay. All right. We got to put it on our list.
Very interesting.
Where do you go down in Circle C? Because I think
Oh,
that's
God,
the
I hate-
grossest
I know. It is so terrible. And I
restaurants.
no offense to all the Circle C people, but there's a lot of people that just like to stay in the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, if you're forced to, there's a Waterloo, there's Satellite, which did just have new owners, a Circle C owner, which
Yes.
it's good. And then there's District, which a lot of people really love. It's okay if you have
Yeah.
to. I'm not super love
They
it.
have reverse happy hour.
Yeah. So it's pretty good. And actually, we did get our own little cocktail bar. It's really cute. Actually, it's called Daisy. And it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's
between.
between, and you have to like know where
Yeah.
it is. So it is actually really cute with
Yeah.
like the dark. And we actually got our first little boutique too with women's clothes. It's really cute. It's right
What's
next
it
to the
called?
Summer Moon.
Oh,
Blue
yeah,
Gardenia.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very cute.
I've been there a couple
Yeah,
times.
it's
They have
super
cute. Stuff.
Yeah.
And they're very like on top of you when you walk in. It's like
Oh,
very,
they are.
very
They
like
are.
Yarings.
Can I
Did
help
you
you?
work with us at Yarings
Oh
too?
God, I know. And I would come visit you all
Oh,
the
yeah.
time. Oh my gosh, in Westgate Mall.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
gosh, it's like I can picture. I can't remember, yesterday, but I
Yeah.
can picture walking through
Oh yeah.
that place.
Oh,
I'd
it's
forgotten
so
that.
funny. Ah.
Oh,
Westgate Mall. I remember going there all the time. I was one of Santa's little elves at Westgate Mall.
I think I remember that.
Did
Yeah.
you work at the movie theater with us though?
No, see?
Really?
I just was always
just always hung
around.
out. That's so
Yes,
funny.
Yes, you and
Funny.
Shelly dated the manager.
Well, no,
It was
not
re-
the manager. He was a drug dealer. I dated the film guy.
I thought he was the manager.
They
Well,
kind of
he was
acted like they
charged.
were.
Yeah, he was an assistant manager.
Oh, assistant manager. But I think
Yeah.
at the time, though, I thought, like,
I know.
this is so, like,
I
and he was, like,
know.
grown. Like, he
He
had
was
his own
a- he was a
apartment. And he was a
man.
man. Like, I was like, oh, my God.
Gross.
I was like 15.
So
Shelly, disgust.
That was Grace's age.
He's like 22. Oh, Lord.
So we all ended up working at, what was it?
Lake Hills.
Lake Hills. And I remembered the manager, like, we would come
Bob.
in and I'd be like,
Bob.
Oh, yeah.
the end of the night, you'd say, can we get
Oh,
rid
my
of these
gosh.
hot dogs?
Do you remember
And we
that?
would
Oh,
hold
yeah.
up these hot dogs and
Oh,
they would
gross.
be
They're
all
all
wrinkled.
shriveled.
And he'd be like, no, looks good. Put it on again tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And so
Oh.
then this person came up to me and they're like, how often do you change out those hot dogs? And I said, every time we sell one, we put a new one on.
That's hilarious.
Oh, my God.
Now, my claim to fame was James Avery.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right.
watched James Avery
I remember.
forever.
Forever.
Ever. And I
Avery.
still, to this day, when I see people, I know the numbers. Like R869, C130.
Oh, my God.
I will still know the numbers
my
because I
gosh.
worked there that long.
Wow.
Wow.
Before there was even like digital PO, we would write it on
Oh,
a little
yeah.
form.
I remember
go-
those.
Yeah, and then do the little thing. Yep. And
Yeah.
my sisters, like you said, my little sisters, they would come to work with me. Like,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
the days too. Like,
Yeah.
and James Avery used to wrap packages for you.
Yeah.
And they would come back and they'd sit in the back and
Oh,
wrap
my
packages.
gosh.
I remember
crazy?
that. I mean, I remember them wrapping the
The
packages.
packages,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So
Oh,
crazy.
James Avery.
Yeah.
I'm bringing it back.
I know.
Oh, I still, to this day, I give every young woman in my life, like if someone has a kid, I give them the charm bracelet. I start them a
Yes.
charm bracelet and I fill them
Oh,
out a charm
yeah.
bracelet.
Yeah.
My sisters lost theirs, but whatever. But
They're like,
Grace has
no.
one. And she
Oh,
actually likes
yeah.
it. Yeah, it's very
Oh,
cute. Yeah.
Well,
nice.
it's very retro.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
it represents
That's
you
her
in all your
buy-in.
stages of
Right.
your life.
Yeah.
So at Grace is at Bowie. Is there a good art program for her?
She does not like to take a class because she doesn't want them telling her.
That's
what
how
to-
Harry
Okay.
is.
Okay.
So she just likes to do it in her room
So
on
talented.
her own.
So
and,
talented.
she just sketches it out. And
I'm-
I think she watches some YouTube videos. And actually, what's so cool about this generation, too, they get to, I guess there's like online places where you can like
Yeah.
share art with each Like you
Yeah.
both
Yeah.
get like, you do this part, I do this part. And then they like,
Oh, fun.
yeah.
Collab.
Collabs.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like digitally?
So,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
cool.
She's doing digital.
Some, yeah.
Oh, good. Does she like it?
Yeah, she likes all of it.
Oh,
yeah. She likes it.
man.
Does it on the paper, on the digital, everything. Yeah.
What's
digital.
her?
On the
is she
digital.
still
On the digital.
At one point, it was kind of anime.
Yeah, it was
Is
very-
it still anime?
No, she's kind of grown out of that. She says that was her edgy phase.
Uh-huh.
But no, now, but it is definitely, I would say, very stylized. Like
Okay.
her female characters are very stylized. Like they
Okay.
kind of like are like warriors, or they're
Oh,
they have a look to them.
nice.
Kind of like her too.
Does she ever think about doing an art show?
No, she would never
She's
show
so
anybody.
shy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
Maybe one day.
Our oldest has he does art, and he's like, no, I don't want anybody to see it. And it's like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. Well, she does do it. Even what's funny is on her homework assignment, she'll do it. And our test stuff, she'll draw on there. Which I'm always like, the teacher must be like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I love to doodle too, but
Yeah,
I'm
she
not an
doodles a lot.
artist. I just like to do.
Has she started contemplating her next step?
No, and she does not like you to ask.
Okay, I won't.
Yes, what she says.
I mean, her
is-
next step can
like
be
I said
whatever.
again, she's nothing like me. Like
Yeah.
she's not,
Yeah.
she's like,
She's very shy.
I'm a freshman.
Yeah.
I don't even know that. And of course, her father, who decided at like age 7, he was going to the Naval Academy.
Yeah.
The same
Yeah.
thing too. He's like, well,
yeah,
what
this
if
is-
you don't know what you want to do and plan on
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she has no idea that she does like it's like a human geography class, but
Okay.
it's more about like
Human
populations.
anthropology?
Yeah, like that.
Anthropology.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
that's
She likes that.
awesome.
Oh, cool.
So,
That's
what are
really
your
good.
big wishes for Grace?
Oh gosh. I mean, of course, I just want her to be happy and safe.
Yeah.
and have love in her life.
Yeah.
And I hope the world stays a good place for her.
Yeah.
But I just want her to she is so sure of herself already now. She's so comfortable in her skin. She knows who she is.
Good.
She I just want her to keep that. I
Yeah.
just want her to still
Never
do
never
this.
squash that.
Never squash that. What was funny
Yeah.
is there was one day where I was, she texted me and was like, she wanted to come home early from a party. Mostly the introversion thing. So she came in the car. I was like, oh, because of course I'd be all worried about. I was like, well, what'd you tell your friends about? Like, did you say you were sick or did you say you need to go? And she goes, I said I wanted to go home.
Yeah.
And I was like, So you can just say, I don't want to do that. Like,
I think this generation does have that ability. They don't have that. They don't feel like there's an obligation or they're mandated to do things that they don't want to do.
Maybe it's, where was she born?
Oh, she was born in Jacksonville.
Okay.
I think it's more that they don't carry the guilt.
Yeah. No,
We all carried the guilt for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't think you carry guilt as much as I do. I won't.
Well, I
sleep
did a lot of
with it.
therapy.
Yeah, I haven't worked
Didn't
on
we all?
myself.
Didn't we all?
I haven't.
You haven't done any
Not
therapy yet?
quite. I'm
Like,
I'm waiting until I finish. I'm
this is
wrapping
our
up
therapy now.
This is it. Yeah. Well, now you can just listen to a bunch of podcasts and you're good. But yeah. So I just
I mean,
hope
Mel
she keeps up.
Robbins.
Just let them. I'm just going to let you not do therapy. How
Yes,
about
I will touch on it when I'm about to retire. So then I'm going to.
I
do
do
all
think
of
it's
those
good for
things.
everybody.
Oh, I
I
think
think
everybody
it's
should
having
definitely
somebody
so cathartic.
yes.
I love
Yes.
it. I love it so much.
I know it sounds like I like to talk about.
Well, she
things,
does
but I
it.
don't
She
really.
does. She does it for kids.
Yeah.
She's teaching in a behavioral unit, so she has to do therapy all the time.
So she doesn't want to also now, like the
Yeah.
chef doesn't want to come home and cook.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess. I mean,
Oh, I think so.
I just also
100%.
don't like to. I don't
She
like
likes
to dredge up.
bury it.
I don't like to dredge up stuff.
Yeah.
It's like let it go. Let's move on.
Yeah.
You might not have let it go.
I know.
Yeah,
you might
that's
think
right
that.
here.
but
Right here.
Yeah.
100. I know. I need to work on those things.
Okay, who's your favorite sister?
Oh yes.
Oh God.
We won't tell.
I'll just say everyone and she knows who it is.
Oh, that's
No, everyone
cute.
knows and she knows.
Yeah, that's so
Okay,
cute.
Olivia.
But they both are very different also.
They're so different.
So different. They both have their own characteristics that are fun. But Mandy brings the fun.
Oh,
So,
Mandy brings
like-
the fun. And Mandy does hair.
She does hair and makeup.
She owns her own.
Well, she just does it at a salon. But yeah, she
Okay.
just does it in a salon. But she, you cannot be in a bad mood around Mandy. It does not matter. And
That feels
she
good.
just,
Well, she
just,
really was like, no offense, Grace, but
my first baby.
I felt like she was our love child.
Yes,
Like,
yes, 100%. Yes.
Yeah.
So yes.
And what does Olivia do?
Olivia works at Dell too, tech, but
Okay.
she started out she was a doula and a yoga instructor.
Oh my
wow.
gosh. Wow.
Yeah, so she was big into that until she found out that you don't make very much money being a
Yeah,
doula or yoga
right.
instructor. So so then she got a job with a temp firm at Dell in marketing and still there, just way out achieved me. Like makes twice as much as I make now. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
she's just amazing. Very much overachiever. I mean, she's super smart too. And like you said, Mandy makes you the most beautiful you've ever looked. I mean, out on a couple of Ryan and I's first dates, she did my hair and makeup. And so I was like, when he's not around, she's gonna be like, who's this person? But she's super fun and sweet. And they're both fabulous moms, so they're both very good.
So I
moms.
ran into Mandy. I don't know if she told you this. UT had a football women's day.
Oh yes,
and she was on our team.
Oh, I didn't know she was on your team.
I look over and it was the most competitive team. It was Katie, Casey Reed,
Oh yeah.
Mandy,
She's very good too. Yeah.
and a couple of Mandy's friends and Kelly Kroll. They Mandy brought it, but I turn around and I look at her and I'm like, Samantha, sister? And she was like, yeah. I was like, are you Mandy? I was
I
like,
know, isn't it weird?
oh my
I know.
gosh.
It's so weird.
I haven't seen you in 20 years.
Oh, I
It was
love
so
that.
adorable.
I love the reconnection.
Oh
it's
my
so
gosh, I
fun. Oh my goodness, this has been so fun.
Hold on.
Oh yeah. one more.
How's Dad?
Oh, my dad.
Oh, your dad.
Actually, right now, my dad is doing very well.
Oh, but do you
but
think he'll come in for an interview?
He would.
Oh, good.
I don't know if you want to, man.
No, I do.
Don Silver has no filter.
He never did. I
love
Even
that.
better, whatever,
Yeah.
anything. But yes, my dad is sober, and he's living on his own, and he's doing very well. Which that was
Good.
not always the case.
Is he in town?
He is in town.
Okay.
Yes, he lives in an apartment off Old Torf,
Okay.
and my mom is in Johnson City,
Uh-huh.
and she's doing well too.
Good.
They are still married, but haven't lived together in a very long time.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so-
Ebb and flow.
Yeah, the ebb and flow of it, but they're both doing really well. And I'm
They had a
good.
modern marriage before it
before it was
existed.
cool. Yes.
Your mom, she was working at a gift shop?
No, she works at Carter Creek Winery.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
good.
Yeah. So you can go there
wow.
anytime. And she's doing really well.
Oh, good. I'm
very
so
proud of her.
glad.
She really got her.
Good.
Does she, is
got her
she a
shit together.
pourer of the wine?
Huh?
Does she pour the
Well, she works at the hotel, but yeah.
Oh,
she can
okay.
do it, yeah.
Well, I was just wondering
Oh,
because
that's what it was.
At a
Yeah.
resort.
those people really know how to pour.
Yeah, they do.
Jody's-
They overpour you?
No. They
No.
pour, like,
Oh,
I'm like,
not
how
enough.
do they know just how to pour just
Yeah.
the right
No,
amount?
Joe, we did California wine tours for somebody's birthday
Oh, now.
and Napa, and every time they would pour her, she'd be
Because
like,
they would just
"You're
be like,
so good at
and they would get
pouring."
but it would
they
be
were
the
like-
same amount every time. I was like, how did y'all do
The
that?
weirdest compliment ever, though.
It was
Like,
You're a good
weird.
You're
pourer.
so
You're a good
good.
pourer.
You're so good at pouring. They would look at her like,
You drink water so nice.
"You're so
Amazing.
Look at
You and a
breathing in.
straw.
Yeah, look at you breathing.
Look,
way you
wow.
breathe.
Wow. Oh my, you blink. Wow. It's mind blowing.
Okay. Well, this has been so fun. We'd love
been
to have
fun.
you back.
Yeah,
you have
let's
to come
bring the
back.
sisters and we'll bring
Oh,
bring,
my
and we'll bring Don
God.
Silver
Yes,
in.
I would love
I mean, we
that.
love to interview Grace. We have
Would
a Jason
Yeah.
Littles that we
Oh,
do.
We would-
Yeah.
if she feels
I think this
comfortable.
would she'd be okay with this.
Okay.
She doesn't
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's down for it.
Down for it.
Right?
that would be great.
Oh, you'll love this. Our sign out is
Texas.
Yeehaw.